Good morning. We are here with Beyond the Contracts, and we have the privilege to speak with Mary Ester Reed. She is the mayor of Smyrna, and she is going to be talking to us about the Top Gun night flight run. Correct. Is that right?
The 6K Top Gun night run.
That's a mouthful.
It's a mouthful. It's a mouthful. That's exactly right.
But it's a very important run. I am super excited to have Mary Ester on. We go back. I hate it when people say she's one of my oldest friends, but she's one of my oldest friends. We have many, many years. I won't say how many years we've been friends, but Mary Ester's going to talk to us about this amazing event. But first, we need a little bit of background. Can you briefly go into how this came about and what happened?
If you all remember, in preparation for the Great Tennessee Air Show, the Blue Angels were doing their practice runs, and sadly there was a tragic accident, and the number 6 plane flown by Captain Jeff Coos went down. And it was a tragedy for our entire community. I always say, the Blue Angels don't live here, they're not stationed here, but they are absolutely part of our community. I'm in the town of Smyrna since the 70s. So many of our memories here in the town of Smyrna are made up around the air show when the Blues would come to town. And so immediately the citizens, after the accident, the citizens came to us as a town and wanted to know, what are you going to do? What are you going to do? And so we put a committee together of citizens to decide how we wanted to honor not only Jeff, because the memorial is named the Jeff Coos Memorial, but it's about so much more than that. It's about our love for the Blue Angels, our love for the military. Our foundation in the town of Smyrna is based on the military. Yes. And we also have our Veterans Memorial there at the Jeff Coos Memorial. And so the memorial came to fruition. We raised about $1.4 million from private donations.
Wow.
To the memorial. And so the one thing that we knew, an upkeep of a memorial like that is quite expensive. So we wanted to do something to continue to be able to raise funds for the upkeep of the memorial so that taxpayer dollars don't go to fund the upkeep of the memorial. So we kind of put a little team together as to, okay, what can we do to continue to raise money for this memorial? And so the Top Gun Night Run 6K came out of that. Brian Hercules had actually been involved in another city with a night run. We didn't know of any night runs that were kind of taking place. So we decided to go with the night run. And let me tell you, as beautiful as the memorial is during the day, at night, it is stunning.
Yes,
it really is. It really
stunning.
is.
So talked to John Black at the airport, who was a huge part of the memorial committee throughout the entire process. And so now we have a 6K race that starts at our event center, comes down Nolan Drive, across the way, down to the airport, around the airport, back down the cart path to the golf course. You go under Sam Ridley Parkway and you finish up coming in front of the Lee Victory Recreation Park, and you finish right there at the memorial. So it's a really fun event. And that's the one thing I always try to get across to people is the fact that if you're a serious runner, you absolutely can do this race.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
If you've never run a race before in your life, you can do this race because it is so much fun. It is so much people cheering you on and wanting to see you be able to finish. You'll see people of all ages, all sizes, pushing babies in strollers, bringing their dogs along. So it is absolutely a race that anybody can participate in.
It is a tremendous event, and I am super excited that it is at night because I know we're involved with the YMCA of Rutherford County, and we put on a race in the fall, and there's a lot of competition. So the night race
Yes.
is a perfect event. But I want to back up a little bit and talk about the memorial. I know if you haven't seen the memorial, it is a must see. It is a beautiful jet that is there on display that I think it's on loan, correct?
It is what's called permanent loan. So
Permanent loan.
misuse it or don't upkeep it, then we can have it for eternity. But there is a contract where we have to make sure that we upkeep the memorial in a respectful, correct way.
And the town of Smyrna is on point with that. It is beautiful.
Yes.
You see people there all the time taking pictures, looking at all of the tiles that were donated, all the bricks. It is amazing. And I know when that came into town, the whole town came out. I know me and my boys were there on the sidelines watching it roll into town. It was an event in itself. And I've never seen, being raised in Rutherford County, Smyrna, I've never seen anyone, the community as a whole, come together and give money. That's a lot of fundraising to come together. And in a relatively short amount of time, people freely gave and were happy to give. This was not, oh my gosh, we gotta, it was, we embraced them. I want you to talk a little bit about how you yourself and the town of Smyrna have embraced his family, because it's very, very touching.
It is, I would agree. And talking about the fundraising, again, it was about Jeff, but I think it was about the military in general. And, our largest donor, which was a significant amount, it was so important to that individual, but it was also important. I remember specifically a little boy, he was on his bicycle. We were doing depot days. And we had a tent set up, and he rode up on his little bicycle, and we had jars set out. And he dug into his pocket, and he pulled out change. And he was so excited. And you know what? I think he had the same feeling that top donor did.
Exactly.
About being a part of. And I think that's what's so important about the memorial is people feel honor, they feel pride when they go there, and they see that we as a community take pride in our military. And Janet's Jeff's mom, and Michael, his dad, and Christina, his widow, and then his two children. I'll be honest with you, initially they didn't have really good feelings about Smyrna. And you can understand why not that they had a vendetta against us, but it was a really tough place. And so when Michael and Janet came for the first time, they got here the day before that Christina did for when we did the unveiling of the memorial. And they said, we don't understand. We don't get it. Why did y'all do this? Why did y'all do this for our son? And so we had to explain to them the feelings that we've had. And so I talked to Janet, or really more text than talk to her, but periodically I'll talk to her. But it's often that I will text her. I'll be driving down the road and I'll see a number 6 on the back of somebody's car, or I'll see something that reminds me, and I'll just say, we're thinking about that boy of yours.
Yes.
And so, or the Titans, when the Titans make the playoffs, she'll be like, there's my team. There's my team.
Oh,
so
so sweet.
They definitely think of here as home as well. But we're going to be making a huge announcement at the run this year that we are not going to talk about until the actual run itself.
That's exciting.
And Janet has been a huge part of this. It's just kind of another step in continuing to remember Jeff and to do some more exciting things around Jeff and the memorial. So we're really excited about that as well.
So give us the details. Let us know what we need to know.
Okay. So the run is going to be Friday, September 5th.
Okay.
I mean, September 15th. Friday, September 15th. 7:30 is start time. It's 3.7 miles, but do not let that worry you. You can do this. You can walk, you can run, you can crawl, you can ride in a cart. I don't care. However you want to get through the race. It is run chip timed for those that are serious runners.
Okay.
We have a limit of 650 participants, and usually we sell out. So if you want to be part of the run, you need to get signed up. All of the proceeds go to the upkeep of the memorial. And just to let you know, about every 5 years, we have to repaint the plane to keep it looking really good. We just did that. And to repaint the plane was $56,000.
Wow.
So
Wow.
it is not a small amount.
Wow.
So,
Yeah.
and that's just painting
That's
the plane.
just the paint. Yeah.
Just the paint. That's not just the everyday upkeep. So the race is really important. The entry fee is $50. Included in that is a super cool t-shirt, and I will tell you, a one-of-a-kind medal. We redo the medals every year, and I've seen the new medal for this year, and it is really cool. We're also offering something different this year in that we're also offering a virtual option. So if you can't make the race, but you want to be part of the race, you can sign up to do it virtually. You can run the 3.7 miles at any point, and then we'll mail you your t-shirt and your medal after the race. For those that are serious runners, there are division awards, and I will tell you those awards are pretty cool as well. We give challenge coins. The military is pretty famous for giving challenge kind of coins, and so that's one of the things for individual awards. The other thing is Mixtape. The 80s tribute band is going to be performing that night. And that's something else. If you don't want to run,
big, yeah.
Yes, there's so much stuff to do after the race. This year, actually, Middle Tennessee Electric is going to be coming and doing their grilled cheeses for free. So they're going to be, and we have other vendors and sponsors that will have tents set up, giving away food, drink. So you can come be a part of, make your signs, cheer on the runners, come listen to the band afterwards, have a grilled cheese sandwich. It is a family fun community event. And to sign up, you can go to our Town of Smyrna webpage, and it'll take you right to the Jeff Coos site to get signed up for the Top Gun Night Run.
Fantastic.
Yes.
That's a lot going on. I love that you're having a band and bringing the whole community out, because I think a lot of times people think, well, that's for runners.
Yeah.
And it's not.
It's not.
That is amazing.
Only other thing is, I do want to let people know, if your child's in a stroller, they don't have to sign up. But if you want them to receive a t-shirt and a medal, they will need to. So it just kind of depends. The other part we added about 2 years ago is we have people from the base come over in their military uniforms. They're the ones who actually give the medals as you cross the finish line.
Oh, wow.
And they really have enjoyed that. And I think it just adds another really nice touch of a way to bring in the military.
Yes, absolutely. And to remember, that's what Smyrna is founded on. I mean, that base was there before there was anything else.
Absolutely.
So real quickly, we want to ask, do you have a favorite memory yet about this event, or a favorite thing about the event?
Do you know what my favorite thing is? At looking at the families that come out. Initially, I thought, I'm not a runner. I'll participate. I'll walk. I'll whatever. And I thought, I'll probably be the minority doing that. That's not the case. I mean, you see generations of families that are coming out, grandparents coming and they've got their grandkids with them and their children are with them. So to me, community is about building memories. And it's exactly what you said. What is your memory? And so I hope that this event helps to create memories for all ages of people in our community, that they want to come be a part of this event, and something that they're really proud of, that they're contributing to the upkeep of.
Yeah.
That's fantastic.
Well said. Well
yeah,
said.
Absolutely. Well, we thank you so much. Appreciate it. And again, you can go on.
Come out.
Yes, everyone
We'll be
come
there.
out. And
I've got it down on my calendar.
Yeah, me
for sure.
as well. So,
And also, if you'll just help spread the word. That's the other thing we need, is
We're getting
individuals
it out.
spreading the word. That would be great.
Absolutely. We appreciate you so much.
Thank you so much.
Thank you. And we will certainly be spreading the word and getting it out there. Yeah, that's a great event. We're super excited about it. Thank you, Mary Esther.
Thank you so much.